What's up, brother?
Yeah. Garage Talk, all sports. Great day. Great day to be alive.
Yeah,
Pops, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. So much for you, bro. Week 4 is over. So much for you.
So
Feel so
much
bad for you.
form. That's what we got coming up today,
That's
y'all.
right. So much
So
for him.
what's good, viewers? I mean, what's good? Good evening, everybody. It's Thursday. We're ramping up for the weekend. Hope everybody's doing well. Good vibes. Good
Yeah.
vibes
Seattle's
for
getting their
a
butt kicked
great
right
show.
now.
Oh no, they're not getting their buck. They're winning. Are they
No,
not?
no, no. And he missed a field goal.
As we got another episode, we're catching another great Thursday night game, and man, I needed to film today. Work's been long. I don't know about y'all out there, but this isn't my main grind yet, baby. So work's been long, days have been long. Pops can attest to
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes,
And
sir.
so we need to spend some cool time, some garage talk time on the mic and get right. So I'm gonna dive straight into it unless you got anything you want to do real quick, Pops.
No, we're good. I'm just excited. We got so much for you. Week 4 is over. We're gonna bring it. 'Cause there's a few teams they ain't gonna make it. That's why I was
Period.
rocking the Ray-Bans there.
So, I mean, that's gonna be cool. When we get to that, that's gonna be cool. You guys, we're kind of talking about week 4. Again, it's Thursday night, so this starts week 5. We want to just kind of recap everything that we saw in the NFL in week 4 and just keep it all in the perspective and keep our fans along the journey with us. So that's
Lots
what
of
we're gonna go
surprises.
ahead and do today.
A lot of upsets.
You
Lots
think
of
so?
surprises. Oh yeah. My pick sheet is trash.
My pick sheet, I think I'm pretty solid
You did
with my
pretty
pick
good. You did
my
pretty
pick
good.
sheet
Yeah,
is,
you
but
did
we'll
pretty
get
good.
to that, guys.
Yeah.
So
Got some trivia for me?
exactly, and I'm excited about today's trivia because I don't know, like I was just feeling it. Like I saw the question, I was like, oh, that's it right there. If you're maybe if you watch enough baseball or just ESPN or maybe just know your guru stuff, let's get it in. All right, so today's trivia, guys, man. All right, so let's get straight. In 1990, I had to catch myself. But in 1990, guys, 2 major league greats made history by becoming the first father-son duo to hit
Oh.
back-to-back home runs. Who are they? Don't do it. Do not do it. Do you know? Do you know?
On the same team? No.
All right, so he doesn't know.
No. Wait. Yeah, I know my stuff.
All right, so I think
History's my
he
thing.
might know.
History's
I
my
think
thing.
that I might have known only because I've
1990 or
seen this
97? You said
before,
both
and I was like,
years.
"Oh, that's so interesting." But then it's something that you should know in sports, so that's why I had to do today's trivia. This is kind of like trivia / history must know. I don't want to do it yet. All right, so we'll hang on to that. You know how we do.
All right.
We'll come back around full circle, and we'll knock that out the park.
That's cool.
Real quick, we always jump into the NFL first because I love me some NFL.
Yes, sir.
But that would be kind of be spiteful today when we're in the middle of the MLB playoffs. That's just not right.
That's true.
So
You gotta
I
give
did
props
today.
here.
I said, you know what? Let's get straight to the MLB playoffs. Let's do that.
Okay. Who you
And
got?
so we kind of gave the recap and the bracket whole picture, and we threw up on the screen for you guys last time, so you knew what was going on. Here's how it stands, because last time we spoke, it was the wild card chasing. Well, now the wild cards are set,
Yes.
playoffs are set, and
Yeah.
here's kind of what we have here. Because if your team's in this, I'm sure you want to get your team mentioned. If you're a diehard baseball fan, you're like, these guys better talk about baseball if they're going to say all sports. So here we are.
This
All
show's
right,
not
so-
dedicated to baseball, but go ahead though.
no, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is that we have to hit this stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes,
it's
sir.
not dedicated about anyone's sport.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
here
I'm
we
tracking.
are.
I'm tracking.
But American League, you got Boston versus New York, and you got Tampa Bay versus the winner of that series, and you got Houston versus Chicago. Okay. I think
Tampa's
last.
on who? Tampa's on who?
Well, Tampa's gonna play whoever wins the Boston New York.
Okay. They'll come out
wild
of that.
card.
In the next one.
And I still stick with it. Last episode, I took the Yankees. I think they went down 1-0 to Boston, or down 0-1 in that case. But I'm still sticking with the Yankees. Then National League, we have the LA Dodgers, St. Louis Cardinals. And I actually think that game would have played today. If it didn't play today, it definitely play tomorrow. But I think it'll play today. And then San Fran will play the winner of that. Then you have ATL versus Milwaukee. So, man, it's hard to say because it's still kind of early on, And at this point, I'll kind of like recap what we said. I think it's just good baseball to watch.
I agree.
And so I wanted just to throw that out there.
You
show
cannot
some
be
love to
happy
these guys.
or unhappy with any of the squads that are out there.
Nope.
So it's just going to be great baseball.
That's what I took down as for us. We're Rockies fans. So we're just going to sit back, enjoy good baseball, and shout out good baseball when we see it. So that's all we can do at this point.
You know, we ought to do a whole episode on the Monforts and the Rockies and the whole bit. I mean, ESPN said that we were ranked number 7. It wasn't ESPN, but one of the local radio shows, and that nationally, butts and seats, we are ranked number 7. We have no desire, inclination to do anything different than what we're doing now because everybody still comes out. And so that hurts us. And we're getting ready to lose Troy Story. We don't have Arenado. Arenado's in the playoffs, you know.
If you're in Denver, you already know. I don't have to preach to the choir here. But if you're not from Denver, man, just go catch a Coors game. And then you'll see why
it's amazing.
We still go to the games.
Yeah, it's
because
amazing.
the backdrop of downtown and just the way the field's set up, you're still going to win even if we lose. You still won. So that's just how that works. Yeah. Would we like to get and keep and play the talent? That's a whole other story. But like you said, we'll have to do that one in full. So just wanted to make sure that I'm shouting out these MLB teams. It's a little bit early on into the playoff run, so I haven't gone too deep into it. But I want to acknowledge those guys who have gotten there as we talked about that wild card chase. Moving on, in case you have anything else for the MLB. Now, I want to jump into that NFL. I certainly do. Again, I kind of want to switch things up today. We always kind of dive Broncos first, but I just want to give a full around the league spin as far as what we've seen, not just in week 4, but in the first 4 weeks already.
Yep.
If I recall, you said don't really gauge anything until about week 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So we're creeping up on 5.
Yeah.
5 is starting right now.
And you know what? They're already jockeying for position earlier.
Yes.
You know, so everybody's trying to get in position. So
I know we'll get into this so much more, but just kind of as far as the NFL. Was there anything in week 4 or leading up to these weeks that you just wanted to touch on? Anything that you felt?
Yeah, there was a lot of disappointments, and my bracket's trashed.
We'll do the week 4 pick'ems. You know what? Why not do the week 4 pick'ems right now?
Let's just jump into that.
That's fine.
You want to first? Let's give your because he won. I mean, he smashed it. He didn't go 17-0 or 16-0, but he smashed it.
I think I did pretty solid.
I got 8-8 because I had squads in here. I did not anticipate some of the wins, losses that happened. And go ahead and tell them what you got.
So, yeah, Pops went 8-8, and I went 11-5. But that's just
not
this
bad.
week, and we'll see how this goes. But I'll take my 11-5.
Exactly.
That's like
you're beating me so
playoff
far.
record right there.
But it's a long
get into the playoffs.
Marathon. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna beat you.
So
because I know how to pick them.
We're gonna do this thing the long way. But I'll take my week 1 win. Let's go. I took Cincy. Well, I'm just going to give you guys the wins, guys, and then you can look back at the bracket if you need to.
So let me do it this way.
Keep that.
Jacksonville, Cincy, who'd you take?
I just want to do it real quick. So I just want to take my wins. I'm going to take I took Cincy, Washington, Buffalo, Dallas, Indy, Cleveland, KC, Seattle, Green Bay, Tampa, and the Chargers. And that's how I got my 11 wins. The other 5.
Yeah, you skipped over like Detroit, Chicago, a few others.
Yeah, because I didn't get those, so I lost that.
Okay. I'm tracking. I'm
only
tracking.
giving you my wins. Those were my 11 wins.
Yeah.
The other 5 games are the ones I dropped.
Yeah.
So
there were a few that messed me up.
Give me your 8 that you got. Just give me the 8 that you got.
All right. I got Washington at Atlanta. I got Indy at Miami. I got Cleveland at Minnesota. I won that one. KC took out Philly. Arizona, of course, beat the Rams, who are not. They look good tonight, but I don't know what's up with Stafford and Russell's trying to come back. If it wasn't for that holding call in the last 10 seconds, that was a clean touchdown.
I think Stafford's
just
just fine.
So my other win was I took Green Bay over Pittsburgh, as I should, and I took Dallas over Carolina, and then I took Buffy over Houston. That got me to 8-8. Okay. There was a few that really just stunned me. So anyway, this is
and a couple close games too. So there's always that.
Garbage. Yeah.
I mean, like I told you didn't go negative. Yeah, at least cut it even. So I'm serious.
Like
if I was in those shoes,
okay,
that's how I would look at that. Like,
all right,
look,
I went 500.
You say what you want. I called it even. Yeah. You can't really knock that. All right, so I kind of presented the question. There's just a few things that I'm seeing in the NFL so far that I really would like to touch base on. Two teams out, I'm saying like, wow, it's time to start taking a deeper look at these teams, keeping an eye on them on Sundays. First team would be the Cardinals. Second team would be the Chargers.
Okay.
I'm starting to look at the Cardinals like, okay, they've played,
They're for real.
especially the Chargers.
Yep.
Look at who the Chargers have played. They
Yep.
played KC,
Yep.
Dallas,
Yep.
Washington,
Yep.
and the Raiders,
Yep.
and they're 3-1. You know, a lot of teams in the NFL right now would have took those 4 teams. They would not be 3-1.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they would be happily be 2-2,
Yep.
and a lot of them 1-3, and a
Yeah.
couple of them 0-4.
You know what won
So-
me over for the Bolts was that Raiders game. You know, I actually thoroughly
Not the
enjoyed
KC
that
game?
No, there's something different with KC this year. I'm sure it's KC; they'll get it together. But that Raiders game was really brought me over to the San Diego bandwagon because normally whenever San Diego plays, there's a lot of Denver fans out there and the whole bit. So I'm really excited about this team. In fact, I probably picked them on my week 5, but we'll get there.
Okay, yeah, we'll get there.
Hubert is just.
I didn't write
balling
this down,
out.
so I'm going to throw it on the clock here.
Go ahead.
But I do want to touch on this, just because you said it, and it just made me start going into sports mode, just start buzzing. But anyways, you said Casey is off. All right.
I think so.
And
Something's different.
You're looking at how they play, and you look at the record. I'm not really going to question the record, but it's the eye test that I'm doing here. Do you think? You know what? Let me hold this on to that part. But do you think that they're I should say, and this is kind of a hot take, do you think it's over? The big hoorah.
Oh,
the
no,
big.
no,
Okay.
no.
All right, I'll keep it short.
No.
If you have something
no.
big you want to say, but that's what I wanted to ask. Is
They
that
made all or most of the acquisitions this year that they needed to shore up that front
offensive
line.
line.
Yeah,
Correct, correct.
And I don't want to say it's some type of a they didn't win the Super Bowl. It's not like a slump or whatever. I mean, it's KC. Like same thing you would say. It's Green Bay.
Yeah.
I'm not counting them out. I remember the year that Green Bay had that slow start and Aaron got on the podium and said RELAX. Just relax. So let's look. No, that wasn't this year. That was 3 years ago or
Dude
so.
literally just said, if we're going to spaz over one game, then we're in
Okay,
trouble.
that was this season,
year.
But I'm saying in the past, Rodgers
yeah,
had come
part
to the
happened again,
podium and
but
said, guys, calm down. I'm
it's
doing the
another
same
example
thing
of
with
this year.
KC. KC is going to be okay.
Okay.
They are going to make the playoffs. I don't think they're going to advance to the Super Bowl. For me, I'm looking at Buffalo. Now you got the Raiders. You got San Diego. So you have a lot of competition out there. So it's looking different this year. And KC is not.
But you're not panicking. You're not hitting the panic
No,
button. So I got
not
you.
for Kansas. No,
All right.
they still got
Not
Patrick
hitting
Mahomes.
Pops.
They got
Will not
Tyreek.
hit the panic button on the KC Chiefs
They
yet.
got Kelsey.
So to all you overhyped KC fans, Pops
They're
is
not overhyped.
He's not throwing
KC
you
has
away.
got a
quite
lot
yet.
of their fans have got a
Okay.
lot of we good.
Real quick, because you also mentioned you're just teeing me up here. You had mentioned Green Bay, and you said about how they started the year off quote unquote slow because they take that big Saints spanking, and everyone's like, oh my god, and Aaron Rodgers was already flustered, so everyone hit the panic button. But what I'm getting at is that. Go back, check our episodes out. Bam! I took Green Bay as my Super Bowl pick. Now they're 3-1, and I'm saying all I have down is this: is that I'm okay with the Super Bowl pick that I took 4 games in. I'm still saying, okay, man, Green Bay can still go out there and prophesy to this. Second to that, I like my AFC pick. I took Buffalo 3-1. Them dudes just went 40.
It was 40-0.
How do you
Shut
beat
them
a
out.
team 40-0?
Yeah.
When I talk about that hunger back in that episode, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about right there. 40-0, that's a little bit different. You didn't just go out there and play ball and we had a great game. No, that's like a definition game. See what I'm talking about?
So
game?
is that an indication that Houston is having some challenges, or is Buffalo just that good?
Buffalo was that good.
I would
they
agree.
got that in their pit, like a hungry
And I'm
lion.
not going to decide that
Maybe
Houston
I'm
may
going
not
overboard. Sorry.
have some challenges and they're being exposed. So TBD, like you like to say, to be determined. This is still
just
early.
wanna
It's week 5 we're going into.
I hear you, and I'm not really going to dispute that. All I'm saying is that I feel good about the Green Bay pick to win it all, and I feel good about the Buffalo pick to get there. Sure. And you know what? How about that? Buffalo plays KC this weekend.
You know what?
I got an
I did
asterisk
want to
next to
open
that
up
game.
open up the show this week. There are some amazing games.
We're gonna
to
do
be
that
seen
too
this weekend.
We're gonna do that too. You know what? Let me take a quick look here. No, you know what? No. Let's go ahead and do. This is a segment. Garage Talk All Sports.
Baby.
So
Check
we just
this
wrapped
out.
up week 4.
Check
Week
this
4 is in a
out.
book. There's a couple teams out there. It's like, yo, we can hit the panic button. So what I got for you guys after week 4 is so much for. What we're getting at here in this segment real quick is there's a couple teams in the NFL.
Guess what I'm listening to?
What does it
I
got?
love it when you call me Big Pop.
So much for it.
Got my hands in the air because I'm a big player.
Pops,
Hey.
is that how you doing it?
Yes,
All right,
sir.
so much for real quick, guys, is that after 4 games in, there's a couple teams who you can kind of say, and this is kind of a bit of a hot take because 4 games in, you can still turn your season around. But
So
what we're
much
doing is
for
we're
you.
throwing hot takes. So much for.
That's right, so
Some
much
teams,
for
so
you.
much for their season. They're done. We're throwing a wrap on it, put a pin in it, a fork in it, a bow on it, whatever you want to do. So I want to take this one first.
a true player.
These are the teams that I got for my so much for.
What you got, baby?
These
What you
teams
got?
are done.
What you got?
I got alrighty so much for, and I went through the
Put some
divisions like
soul
you,
in
Mitch.
that. So much for ya.
much. I know, right? So much for you on the AFC side. So let's see here. So much for basically all the teams in the AFC West outside the Pats. They're all 1-3. So much for all.
Wait. You said AFC West. I'm
sorry. I did say West. Skirt. Rewind that.
Exactly.
So much for every team in the AFC East outside the Pats. They're all done. If you don't know who's in the AFC East, go look it up. Those dudes are done. So
Whoa.
much. Hey, check this one out.
Whoa.
Check this out. Check this one out.
That's deep.
So much for thinking that the AFC would be easy call. I know that's kind of different, but I had to throw it in there because it's not an easy call. The AFC West is tight. But anyways, we're sticking to the point. So much for the Jags. Sorry. So much for the Texans. Sorry. I know you guys had a health issue. Sorry. Such is life in the NFL world. So much for the Steelers. 1-3. Or sorry, yeah, 1-3. Because
Yes,
you look at their division and the rest are 3-1.
Okay, pause.
So much for the Steelers, baby.
Yes, sir. So much
Let me
for
finish
ya.
up real quick.
All right, go ahead.
I only got two
ahead.
more.
All right.
So much for Detroit, 0-4. I'm just going to call that easily. And so much for the Falcons. What do you got for me?
That's not AFC, but anyway, I got you. So wait,
This
no,
is
check
all
it out. though.
teams. This is not the NFC. This
All right,
is
well,
all
I broke
teams.
mine down AFC, NFC.
I said each
so
division.
Much for
I went
you.
through
I
each
see
division.
you.
Go on.
Pittsburgh, you 1-3, baby. You're done.
Done.
We don't know what's up with Big Ben. We don't know what's happening there, but we do respect and understand that it is Big Ben, and you got Tomlinson on the side there.
Keep going.
So much for you. 0-4 Jags. See you, baby.
See ya.
Lawrence needs a little bit more time. You know, we're rushing this kid into it. He's not the savior. So much
they don't
for
have
you.
enough
We'll see
pieces,
ya.
like we said.
I know that. And we see you Texans. You're out. We had the same 3. I got a bubble for you. You ain't going to like this one. I'll start with my first bubble. Dolphins. Behind you, you got the Pats and the Jets. They're playing some amazing football. And I'm sorry for shouting in the mic. So if you don't watch it, you're in that bubble to be in my so much for you, and I'll see you later. All right? And then Denver. It's uncertain what's going on with the quarterback. Teddy B, he might be out. Drew Lock, we just saw the other night. We were embarrassed. So that's almost going to be, and I'm going to circle that one. So much for you. I hate to say that's my love, that's my heart, but they out of there.
I'm not going
All
to so
right.
much for them because this is for guys I'm scratching the season. I'm
Cool.
Dang sure not scratching my season yet.
Eagles, see ya.
Really?
I can't even see them. I got the Ray-Bans on. So much for you.
Then you better take
are out.
those
They're
Ray-Bans
1-3.
off.
They 1-3, baby. The Lions.
They look better
you're
than I
done.
expected.
0-4.
You're
So
done.
much for you. Wouldn't want to be ya. And Falcons.
Yep.
Falcons. You're out of there. So much for you. I see
Gotcha.
you. My bubble. Check this out. You ain't gonna like this one. Vikings. 1-3. Vikings. I know. Kirk Cousins ball out a little bit. That division is too strong, V. You're not going to make it. V as in the Vikings. You're not going to make it. And my other one, I'm not real sure how I feel about this one. So what I said was, look, Washington is red hot right now. And Saints, you better step it up.
He likes
You
that
better
quarterback
step.
from Washington.
You better step.
But it's
you
hard not to
better-
like. Yeah, it's hard not to like that kid.
Exactly.
It's hard not to
He
like
is
him.
one of the anomalies or the outliers to our theory about thrusting these young kids into these.
No,
these
not
prime
really, because he's not a rookie that got thrown in there. This dude is a backup and got his time to sit there and watch the system.
Okay, like Patrick Mahomes, like Aaron Rodgers. All right, and this kid is balling out. So that's what I'm telling the Saints. you better be careful because Washington right now, they're red hot. So that's what I got. And for those teams, so much for you. Sorry, bro. We love you, but you out.
So get this, guys. It's so much for you for the week 4. Look, if I'm the head coach and if I'm 0-4, I'm still saying the season's not over. But this is what we're gonna call this far in. Well, that takes a lot. But all I'm trying to do is wrap up in the segment is that yes, we're calling them so much for them, but you know what? I would be curious to see which one of these teams punches us in the gut and says so much for who. Go out there and make us
all right,
make us eat these words.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Just throw out one because I know there's probably one on my list. Okay, so all right, check that. I say, man, maybe, because you kind of scoffed at this one, Falcons, because you got a very senior veteran quarterback. All right.
No, I like Carolina this year, so I see what you're saying. But I like Carolina.
All right, would you take the Vikings or would you take the Saints?
As far as being in or out or having a chance?
No, having a chance. So you know what? Here's your gut check. Don't be talking about so much for you.
You know
we
what?
ain't out of this.
Okay, so that's a good
Hate to
question.
be,
I love how you said that. I'm going to take this answer because it better be these guys. Kirk Cousins, if you want to be a top elite and stop saying that I'm not a middle echelon type of guy, then you need to be the guy that Pops is talking about right now.
Yeah.
I'll gut check you and I'll show you that the Vikings and me are here to ball out
and get me off my bubble.
You know what? Prove us wrong because you should be that guy. I'm not gonna say Jameis has to be that guy. He's in a similar situation, but I'm not putting the expectations on Jameis that I'm putting on Kirk Cousins. That's just where we're at with Kirk.
And I would put mine on Jameson. He has got.
He has them. No, he has those. But listen,
Saints are 2-2.
They're not out of it. What I'm saying is that
they're on my bubble because Washington's red hot, and that division, Heineke is balling out. So he does not have the luxury of to continue to have these games. You got to sit at 2 losses and get you 6, get you 4. Now I'm not saying 8-2. What I'm saying is get to 4, get to 6-2, 4-2, and then we can start having a better dialogue about where are the Saints at this point.
Yeah, I think that would be a fun team to keep an eye on. But
Sean is going to say the same thing. All right, did we make the right decision? Is this our guy? We didn't ask you to come here and go over heel and be mediocre. That's not mediocre. That's not what we want.
That's true. Well, it's a luxury to have what they had. If you have an elite, you know that.
Are we doing this segment? Because I can't see nothing.
And, that's just how that goes. And, Pops, go ahead, wrap it up if you want to. Because we're going to quickly take it into Week 5 coming up on this clock here. All right,
there we go.
I want to do our pick-ems for Week 5.
Okay.
Again, he's 8-8. I'm 11-5.
Yep.
Where the meters at? Do you want to go first or me? No, we'll go game for game.
All right, here we go. Tonight's game, it was 0-0 at the time I picked this. It's now 3-7 Seattle against the Rams. Okay, that's not here. I'm taking Seattle.
Me too.
All right. I got Jets at Atlanta. I'm taking Atlanta.
I took Jets.
Green Bay at Cincinnati. That was hard for me. I like how Seattle is playing, but Aaron is still pissed. What did I say? I'm sorry. I should have said Cincinnati.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm going with Green Bay. Next, I got what you got? You want to put it out there?
So I took Green Bay.
Okay, all right.
Green Bay.
Lions at Minnesota. All right, they're my bubble team, so I went with Minnesota.
Yep.
Denver, Pittsburgh. Because of the quarterback situation and Big Ben is really getting it handed to them, the media and everybody, you guys quit, blah, blah, blah. I went with Pittsburgh because it is the 1 o'clock game, which we don't do well in the white jersey, and we are just getting killed with the injury bug. Okay, I'll speed it up. Miami.
If Teddy's playing, then I take the Broncos. If Teddy's not playing, I take Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
Keep going.
Or unless they put in Ripon. They put in Ripon. We're ripping. We're good. All right.
If
next.
Teddy's playing, we win. If Teddy's not playing, we lose. Keep going.
I would almost say if Ripon is playing, we're gonna be okay.
All right. Keep going.
Anyway, let me keep rolling on. All right. Miami at Tampa. Easy. I take Miami. All right. Here's my bubble team.
Tampa.
New Orleans. Oh, you take Tampa? You take Tampa also? No. Wait, I'm not disputing that. I had already moved on.
Keep going. Keep going.
Saints, Washington.
I
took Washington. Philly, Carolina. Yep. Tennessee, Jacks.
Tennessee.
Exactly. I did not give this one because I wanted to hear yours. And that's contradictory to what I just said. Tampa? No, yeah. Pat's New England. What you got?
New England.
Really?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. Pat Houston. What you got?
New England.
I'm going to go New England. All right. Here's one you ain't going to like. Chicago, Vegas.
Vegas.
Oh, I took Vegas. All right. Great.
Yeah.
Browns, Bolts.
I have an asterisk because I love this game. I took Chargers.
Really? I took Chargers too. G-Men, the boys.
I took Dallas.
Really, I took Dallas too.
Took Dallas. Even after the Giants had a little solid per se win.
Yeah.
Saquon would have to show me a lot more of what he did last week before I start taking
Yes.
Dallas. But I like it. It looked good. But I still take Dallas.
Okay, where am I?
Arizona, San Fran.
Got it. Oh, Niners, Cards.
Cardinals.
All right. Buffy,
Who'd you
Case.
take?
I took the Cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Because they're going to play Seattle for the championship.
Let me hear this one.
All right.
Quickly.
Oh.
Hit 'em
I'm
with it.
sorry, America. I'm sorry, Denver fans. I took Kansas.
He's tripping. I took Buffalo. Let's go.
I'm sorry. I'm
do it.
sorry.
And finish off.
I expect Buffalo to spank that, as they said in
Then why
Drumline,
don't you
spanking
take
the butt,
them?
spanking the butt. He said the A word, spanking the butt.
Then
Morris
take
Brown. No, because you know why?
Monday night.
This was spot on, and it's any given Sunday. That upset me.
Monday night.
I didn't do that one. It's Baltimore Indy.
I took
Indy
Baltimore.
won last week.
I take Baltimore.
What's your count? Because I haven't picked it
What
yet.
do you mean? I'm not doing the count. I'll take Baltimore.
Fine. Contradict you. I'm going Indy.
Alrighty.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
And so, as we kind of wrap everything up here, coming in, guys, I appreciate it. It's been a great show, but real fast, we got to keep it coming along in the college world, too.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of seeming the
Please.
same. 1 Alabama, 2 Georgia. Here's the shocker. Here's where I have the whoa factor. 3 Iowa. and
What?
4 yes, right. And
The
then
Buckeyes?
Iowa.
Oh, I'm thinking Iowa State.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
My bad.
No, not the Buckeyes.
I know. All right.
The
my bad.
Hawks.
Yeah, my bad.
Anyways,
my bad.
Penn State. And then Penn State
That's-
number 4.
No, I'm sorry. Wait. Stop. That is the Buckeyes, bro.
They're not They're
Yeah,
not.
they are. The Hawks are the Buckeyes.
Okay, well, hey, I stand corrected maybe.
School
Iowa,
y'all.
anyways, 1 Alabama,
Hit him
2
up.
Georgia, 3 Iowa, 4 Penn State. And you have a couple teams out there. Number 5, Cincinnati, they're coming up. You still got Wake Forest, who's 5-0, sitting at number 19. They're not showing them no love. And SMU,
No.
the same. They're at number 24, and they're 5-0.
How's the
So
Pac-12? They even
just trying to keep it unfair. I don't know. We'll take a look into that. But
Okay.
that's what we have for college. Before we wrap it up, trivia, yes. All right, guys. So I'm going to pose the question to you guys again because I love it. And it's something that I think as a big sports fan we all should know. So as far as it goes, here's what we got. Alrighty. So I asked you, as far as in 1990, 2 major league greats made history by becoming the first father-son duo to hit back-to-back home runs. Who are they?
They're not in the same era or
Just
decade.
throw your.
I don't know.
No, what do you mean?
I was thinking-
Back-to-back
I was
home
thinking-
runs
I was
means
thinking- yeah.
this guy hit a home run and this guy hit a home run right after him.
Yep. The only father-son duo that came to my mind was the Griffeys. Ken and son.
You cheated. You
I did
right.
not. I got
just
it.
saw him look at my paper. This just looked right at my paper.
Wait. I got it?
Yes. He looked right at my paper and said, okay, Griffey. No.
There it is.
I'm not giving him no points.
There it
He doesn't get his
is.
point today. No,
there it is.
no,
Bro,
no.
trust me. I would not
I'm
lie
gonna
to you.
look-
I
I'm
did
gonna look
not
at-
look
I'm
at your
gonna look at the
paper.
footage so
Like I
tough.
told you, I said, look.
Your eyeballs better
almost
be
said the
locked
S
with
word.
me.
I know my stuff, all right?
No.
The only father and son duo that I was thinking of was Ken Jr.
Okay,
and his
okay,
dad.
okay, I'll give
It's
you a
like you
point
said
today.
something about Cleveland with the Duprees, the brothers. I mean, just
I didn't say
Bro,
nothing about them.
I know. I'm just saying. I try to think of where brothers are on the field. You know, like the Bozas and. I mean, but anyway, I got it.
Yeah, he got
This
it,
is
folks.
the bomb, and I had a horrible day today. You just made my day, bro. You just made my day. I nailed it. And
All
I
right,
didn't
guys.
cheat.
Garage Talk, all sports.
Wait.
Sun and
I gotta
Pops.
rock this as I go out. Yeah, baby. Whoop. There it is.
We're gonna
Whoop,
finish this Thursday
there
night off
it is.
game.
Whoop.
Thursday night game off. And it's been fun.
That
Episode
is
15.
great.
This dude is so happy. I still don't want to believe it. I'm still gonna check that footage.
there
I'll fact
it
check
is.
them, guys. I'll fact check them. No. All
there it
right,
is.
guys. No real talk. Good job, Pops. Episode 15. Anything you got?
No, I'm ecstatic. That was cool.
Let's talk all sports, guys. We
Everybody, we
appreciate
love
it.
you.
Like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. It's going down, guys. Let's go.
Oh,